بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد. Today we will start to solve spreadsheet 2023 paper 3 variant 2. So we explore now the folder, the work area folder of this paper. So we will start by using this question paper. Question paper start with task 1 evidence document. Create a new word process document. So we will start here by opening Word applications. Choose blank. As we see here, he asked us to make sure your name, center number, candidate number will appear on every page of this document. He didn't mention that it is in header or footer or left or right or center. You can put it anywhere, but you have to put it in a header or footer. And then he asked us to, or asked you to do what? To save your evidence by using this way, by write the same evidence document underscore candidate number underscore, center number, candidate number. And we will save it in the work area. You will use this as your evidence documents during the examination. Okay, we will thank him to explain these points. Then we'll go back to our empty or blank Word document. So we can enter by using insert tab, using header and footer. We will start with using header. And we'll use these blank 3 columns. And we'll start here from the left hand. You have to enter your name as a right way. Your name, your family, and your family name. And then center number, for example, this one, and candidate number. Okay. And press escape from the keyboard in the top left corner and start writing evidence 1. Then each time you need to add another evidence and paste the screenshot, you will write evidence 2, evidence 3, and so on. So we go back. Of course, we will skip this image editing and file management because these folder were related to the web design or web page task 3. We will skip it right now and go to task 4, spreadsheet. Each project, they record the amount spent on food, veterinary bills, and relocating the animals back into the wild. You will edit a spreadsheet for these data. All currency values must be in dollar symbol displayed to 2 decimal places. So as we see here, they talk about محمية بتراعي هذه الأنواع من الحيوانات وعايزين في مبلغ من التبرعات، وهذه المبالغ وهذا الدخل عايزين يعني ينفقوه وبيصرفوه في حاجات معينة، وهنعمل احنا السبريدشيتس نمانج all these data in this table in the spreadsheet for this project. من ضمن المصاريف هي مصاريف على الغذاء ومصاريف على انتقال الحيوانات مرة أخرى. Okay, first question, open and examine the file J23, J32 project.csv. As you see here, J23 means June 2023, 32 means paper 3 variant 2, the project name of the file .csv. As we said before, CSV, we consider it as text file until we save it as Excel workbook. Okay, we will open it right now. This is our spreadsheet. He said, open and examine this file, copy and paste the content of cell A4 into cell B5, delete rows 3 and 4. So I will A4, I will use this one, copy it, income, and paste it in B5. You can go back to be sure to check that you are exact match the same questions, instructions. Delete rows 3 and 4. First, we copy and paste A4 into cell B5, exactly. So he said to us, delete row 3 and 4. So please mention that you don't click like this, okay? Or you don't click this and press delete key. You will delete by this way. You will delete the content only, not all the entire row, because this why this is very important, because if you delete the content only, so any cells that he mentioned, the cell reference he mentioned and the cell name he mentioned in this question paper, it will not the same place that you have to select it and make or create your formula or function or whatever, adding text or anything like this. So you have to right click after you select your column or row and then select delete from these one or from format cells and then delete. Okay, this after we remove 3 and 4, so project and decided income, which we saved or pasted in this B5, it now being B3. Okay, go back to the question paper. Place in the header center aligned the text spreadsheet paper. So he mentioned here that he instruct us to create a header, but this header should be center aligned. What is this? What he needs to do? We will use this spreadsheet prepared by, followed by a space in the center aligned header. There is two ways or two methods. You can use insert as we did in Word document in the evidence, and I prefer in Excel use this way. Control P, then select page setup from here, and choose header and footer, custom header because he mentioned that's header. So I will start doing what he mentioned and what he instructed in the question paper. And after this spreadsheet prepared by, followed by a space, so we have this space bar, your name, center number, and the candidate number. So I'll go back, space, your name, okay, Hoda Abbas, AG 111, comma 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here resume to say, then a space followed by on. Okay, I have a space. Okay, I have to press space bar on, space again, space bar again, followed by a space, and today's automated date. Okay, if you insert date, okay, and then then a space followed by at. Okay, at space, at, then space, of course, again, followed by a space and automated time. This is the easiest way to insert and customize your header quickly. So this is the time. So press OK and then OK again. Okay, what he said, you can see here, we can maximize it. And you see this is in the center online spreadsheet prepared by Hoda Abbas, comma, this is the center number, candidate number, on the date, the automatical date, and the 6th time. This is the exact time, automated time. Okay. Save your spreadsheet with the file name, project center number, candidate number, for example, like this. Now we will save it as workbook. So go back, save as. We'll save it in our work area. Then choose this one, and I will go back to check the name and project center number. So we will delete this. You don't need this. Project underscore AG111 underscore 1234. This is it. Okay. Now we will go forward. Merge cells A1 to N1 and A9 to A12. Go back. A1 to N1. Please take care. Don't take all the row. Don't select all the row. Merge. Okay. And he said you can apply format like this. So we will try to make Sawara Animal Sanctuary income and expenditure this text, we will do it to make it from B to the end of M cells. It's sans serif. We'll leave it as it. So I will increase it. Yes, this is good. Okay, go back here, please. Okay. I have to click here before anything and select all the spreadsheet and make it auto-fit. Okay, this is very good. Why auto-fit? Because we want to display all the content of these cells. Press anywhere. And then, as we see here, okay, we'll go back to merge A9 to A12, A9 to A12, A9, A9 to A9, A9, A12. Merge, of course. Okay, and this, of course, the same. Merge, and this one. Okay, that's it. Go back again. And A17 to A20, A13 to A16, and A17 to A20. Format all the measured cells A1 to N1 to have a solid black background. Format the spreadsheet like this. Okay, as we see here, this is bold, but we will convert this to black background. This is the shading, and the text is white. To select, I will use the control key, and I will hold the control key to make all in the same time, to apply all in the same time, apply it with the merge and center and bold. And I will select, I don't need merge, of course, because I merge bold, yes, that exactly. So I will shade this again with month, project balance. Click on it exactly as I see. But you can mention, you can focus here and mention that there is a row 7 and 21. They reduce 21. I will reduce it to the half, for example, or by pressing this S or file and save. Okay, go back. Place in an inappropriate cells functions to calculate the total expenditure for each project for each month. Okay, you want us to calculate the total, so I will go to the total. As you see here, total for elephant, total for again, and then go back to the question to calculate the total expenditure for each project for each month. Okay, here for each project. So we will click on auto sum, as we see here in this, and this is click and drag to apply to all the months in this for elephant, monkey, and tiger. And then we go back to, I remember something like, okay, we can do it right now, or we can do it in the step of the questions, which will be mentioned in the question paper. That you, if you like to change the currency, to apply the currency, to display the currency symbol, and there is a very easy way. Go click to this number from home tab, number group, this corner arrow, and then from number currency, and then this is the dollar sign, yes. Okay, and then another questions, question 11, place in the cell C23 a formula to calculate the balance for the elephant project in January. This is the income for this project for these months minus the total expenditure for this project for these months. calculate the cells C24 and C25, the balances for the other two projects. Replicate these three formula for all other months. So we have to divide these questions step by step to do the suitable formula for it. Place in cell C23 a formula to calculate the balance for the elephant project in January. This is the income for this project. For example, here, sorry, this is not the place that we have to calculate each project, because he said each project for each month, not all project in the same month. So we go to the total for the elephant, and then go to sum, and then press enter, and then click and drag, and also here the same auto sum for monkey, enter, and then replicate for all entire month, and for tiger auto sum because you want to calculate the enter key, and then go back from this square corner, click and drag. You can mention, you can notice that the pointer changed to black plus. Okay, and now as we notice here, we calculate all the total. This is from we solve right now step question number 10, question number 10, and then he said in question number 11, in cell 23, a formula to calculate the balance for the elephant project in January. Okay, I will go to C23. He mentioned here that I have to go to cell C23. Okay, formula to calculate the balance for the elephant project in January, or January. For which project? Elephant project. So, elephant project in January. Elephant project in January. This is the income for this project for this month, minus the total expenditure for this project. The total expenditure, which we calculated in step 10, in question number 10. So we have to know that we will use this total with what? With the, with what? This month minus the total expenditure for this project. Then calculate in cells C24 and C24. Okay, go back. We'll go to the cell that he mentioned in the question paper, 23. This is the 23. You can notice here in the name box, C23, it's exact. See exactly the cells that he mentioned in the question paper that I will insert or create my formula or function. So he said a formula, as we as I told before, that function, we can call the function formula, but I can't call the formula as function. Okay, formula, when he said formula, you have to analyze the questions to understand, is it a formula or function? So he said the total of January, or the income of January for the elephant project, this one, which is C4. Okay, I go back, and then I will minus it with the total expenditure of elephant. I will minus by this. I will go back to C23. So I will write equal to create my formula. C4 minus, I will press on minus operator simple, and then elephant expenditure project total of it, and then press OK. Then he wants me to do the same in what? Here, equal for monkey in January, then minus, and the total expenditure of monkey. Okay, and then equal, go to the tiger income project for tiger, and then minus the total of the expenditure of project tiger project, enter. And we will replicate this one like this here. Okay, and the same for all the months, the same balance for all the months, income minus an expenditure, total expenditure for each project. So I will go back to make it auto-fit. You know that these hashtags means not error, means that the cell size is very small for the content. So I will double click between any of these column heading to auto-fit all the content in the cell, to auto-fit the cell size. Okay, the balances for the other two projects replicate these three formula for all other months. We did it exactly. Apply appropriate formatting to all cells containing numeric data, as we mentioned in the scenario for the from the beginning in the task 4 of the spreadsheet. Of course, we did it before. We make it currency symbol as dollars, as dollar sign, and to decimal places. Okay, we did it already. Apply conditional formatting. This is a conditional formatting. He needs us to do it where? Okay, to only the cells in the range C23 to M25. Okay, apply the conditional formatting to only the cells in the range C23 to M25. So you will select this range only, so that if a cell contains a value, what will happen? Okay, we will select this range, and then we will make a condition. If this content in this range greater than or equal to 0, then I will choose the color, the background color, light green, with the text dark blue. If another condition, this content less than 0, the cell has red text and white background color. Okay, go back. It's very easy question. You will select the range that he mentioned in your question paper. Go to Home tab, then Conditional Formatting from Styles group. Conditional Formatting, I will select a new rule. I didn't mention any condition before, so I will go to the next step from Select a Rule Type. Select the type format only cells that contain. I will choose, because I select already the range of cells, I will select greater than or equal what I have to write here, 0. Okay, and then if the conditions match what, if the text match this, or the content match these conditions, so I will change the format to the font color dark blue, make it like this, or this. Okay, and then go to the fill tab and choose it as light green. Okay, select OK, and I need to add another one. To add another one, I have to say OK. Then I will go back to conditional, then new rule, select the same format only cells that contain less than. Some students make a very big mistakes, use less than or equal. You can't do the same in equal, in greater and less. One only, you have to write equal with it, and you have to follow the instruction in the question to make it easier. And then I will write less than 0. Sorry, and then choose the format. In the cell, he said white background. In the font, we'll make it red. It's very easy to choose it. And then OK, another OK. That's it. Okay. Okay, go back to the question paper. Place in your evidence documents a screenshot showing the conditional formatting rules, cell ranges, and formats. You have to select the cell to display in your evidence documents, the cell range and the conditional rules. So I will go back to my Excel, and I will go to the condition formatting. I will choose the manage. Sorry for that, because I have to select, it will be blank because I didn't select the range of cells, which I apply the condition formatting on it. So I'll go back, manage, then he find this range, applies to what, C23 to N25, and this another one, C23 to N25. Then okay, and okay. Okay, okay. Is it clear? Sorry again. I have to make a screenshot or alt print screen to print only the window in front of this screen. Okay, I will go to my evidence like this. Exactly. Okay, excellent. I will go to my Excel sheet. I close this window and then go back to the question paper. Okay, save your spreadsheet, print your spreadsheet showing formula. I will print it by showing formula and make sure that the row and column headings are displayed. So I have to display in the print preview. Before you print, you have to check that the column headings and row headings are displayed in the print preview. Okay, then column headings A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on, and the row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The page orientation is landscape. The contents of all cells are fully visible. Okay, go back to this question, and then I will go to say formula tab, go to formula tab, show formulas, and then you can auto fit all the entire sheet, and then go to print preview, Control P. You can find it displayed in 3 pages. Okay, never mind, this is a formula. I didn't say that we need to make it in one single page, because if it is in one single page, it's not easy readable. Okay, go to portrait and I will choose landscape. I have to mention here that sometimes in your computer they put this size as letter, so you have to check it that and tick on A4, because you will print in your exam at the time you will print it in on that paper A4, so you have to make it A4. Then go to page setup, as we did before the header and footer, we did it in the header, and go to the sheet. He said what? He needs row and headings. Row and column headings should be displayed. He didn't say that make it with grid lines. He didn't say something like this. So it will be like this. 1, 2. Okay, is it clear? Yeah, very clear. Thank you. Okay, I will go back because I make it a landscape. So I change it to 2 pages, not 3 pages. So I will check again. The row and column headings are displayed. The page orientation landscape. The content of all cells are fully visible and can be easily read. Okay, thank you. That's it. And you will go to print it. Print. Okay, go back to your sheet showing the values. Make sure. Okay, spreadsheet showing the values. Make sure the print out fits on a single landscape page. Here he mentioned that it should be in a single landscape page. The row and column headings not displayed. I will untick on it. The contents of all cells are fully visible and can be easily read. Go back to your spreadsheet and go untick, unshow. So you go to formula again and press on, click on show formulas again. So go back to select all the entire sheet and auto fit cell size by double click on the line between the headings of columns, and this is click on anywhere, click it on anywhere, then go to print, Control P, or find print. You can see this. Go to the make it as it landscape, make it as it A4. Go to the page setup, go to sheet. I need to untick on row and columns headings, and then go to page. Click on fit to 1 page wide. That's it. Only 1 page. only one page, as you see here, without column heading or row headings, without grade lines, without formula, only the values, only one page. There is no navigation button to move to a next page or something like this, and then click print. Okay, this is your question paper 2023, paper 3, variant 2 for spreadsheet task. Task 5, printing the evidence documents. Make sure your name, center number, and the candidate number appear on every page of your evidence documents, as he mentioned before in this paper, that I have to create a new word. Then I will enter my name, center number, and candidate number in every page. So I will choose, put it in a header or footer as you like. Save and print your evidence. We will save it because you add many screenshots or one screenshot, whatever, you have to save it as well. Then print it. Thank you for watching.